We have a real leader! It's your boys in IMJ, we shut it down, man. A comic book look, invading your town. Keep it comics, and let the beer flow. We so global, since our premiere show. Riverdale Studios on fire, we don't know where to park. Technology and booze, it's like we're rolling out like Tony Stark. Skylar, Tom, and John, we the bestest. Swag so villainous, so please arrest us.
Welcome to a comic book look, everyone. It's your weekly comic book show, even though not really weeking.
It's your regular TV show.
Summer operating hours, strictly awesome. We are on the couch. It's your boy John Domanique, the comic book Hugh Hef. The way I slap those comic books with my silver surfboard. Over here I got co-host extraordinaire Tom DeVizzle. There can be only one.
Highlander.
Skylander
in the cut.
He is in the cut. And you guys, look, we have the Peanut Gallery, a.k.a. the Jury, a.k.a. Angela.
And you guys have you see him at the beginning of every episode, so.
Yeah. That's right. But, yeah, so, Sarah, of course, as you know, is still interning on and off. Extremely part-time.
Yeah.
But,
As in, she's supposed to be full-time, she doesn't show up ever.
Thanks,
Sarah. Oh, well, your payment is zero. That's what Skylar had to do for 2 years. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
She's still doing a better job than I ever did, so... If she didn't get drunk and puke on the floor, she's still in. All right.
Did she steal all of her diamonds from her vending machine? No. So,
okay.
Well, they're all gone because you can't steal anymore.
Awesome.
All right.
Yeah.
John, though, buddy, we're missing Ken, but that's okay. It's nice to have the original crew and the opening crew just straight here. Missing you, Tabitha. All right.
Tabitronic.
Tabasaurus Rex.
Here's the Tabitha missing our opener.
Mm-hmm. She moved away.
Mm-hmm. Holding it down in the Arizona, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
She's basking in the sun.
Exactly.
Must be rough.
We miss you.
Yeah.
They have good Comic Cons out there.
Exactly.
I tried to talk her into staying many times. I
It
offered
didn't work.
Home Depot people, like, you talk her into staying, I'll give you $200.
Didn't work, huh?
Didn't work.
Damn it.
Nobody. You've been paying a lot of people $200.
I know.
Matt's making it brave.
For blowjobs is beside the
Yeah, exactly. Come on, guys. Let's keep it PG.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm just joking. All of our shows are NC-17 only. The more cocks on our show, the better. It's always been that way. It always has been.
I had nothing to do with that.
It's funny that you really didn't, and that's weird. I have been the guy who's been centered on cocks.
Dicks and nipples.
As soon as I see a cock in a comic book, I'm like, thank God, something to talk about.
Oh, that's why we're friends.
Okay, but
another
John,
penis. My wife doesn't let me watch.
But John, I have to say, we didn't talk before this. You said that you had something to come. You were coming in to the show with something.
Yeah.
I'm coming into the show with something as well.
Okay.
I didn't tell you before.
Okay.
Lay it on me.
Okay.
So hold on, because I didn't tell you guys before.
Sky,
but I came into the show with something.
Sky, we've gone over 100 episodes. You haven't brought anything to the show yet.
I brought something.
No, you did bring that. Hey, did you? I'm sure.
Wait.
I just uploaded today, but the song that you brought to the show, that's our opener.
Oh, the Kirby Crackle song.
We didn't use that.
I used it on the one I just uploaded today, but YouTube sent us a notice that says, "Hey, we noticed one of these songs is copyrighted. Are you sure you want to publish it out there?" They let us do it. So until Kirby Crackle gets to a hold of us.
Usually how they
I paid my 99 cents.
Is they put the ad on there for the iTunes store or other stores where you can buy some of his music. So.
Hopefully they do that, but yeah, seriously, check that out.
So go buy something from Kirby Crackle if you're watching our videos.
Legit, though.
It's hilarious.
Great,
and he's
like
just
Avengers.
To be honest, I really did want to download it illegally. And I looked for 15 minutes, and I couldn't find it, and I wasn't going to waste it. Not even 15 minutes. I would look for about 8 minutes, wasn't going to waste any more time, and I fucking busted down and went to their Bandcamp and bought it for 99 cents.
I can make $1 in 10 minutes
yeah,
at work. I'm just going to buy the fucking song.
This is the dumbest thing ever. I'm going to look for an hour for this. I did rip off this small band, 99 cents. You
That's
know,
awesome.
my pirating gets out of hand sometimes.
Yeah, and give the Skybands your money.
Exactly, I
Come on.
agree, dude. Kirby Crackle's badass.
So, Scully, you actually did bring something.
Yeah, what'd you bring?
I brought something,
Oh.
Oh, even in a bag?
and it's actually a little
Has nothing to
something
do with
we've
comics.
seen
Oh!
before.
Yes! Did you actually read them?
No.
These have been. I've read all but the fourth book. I finished through the third, but they've been in my possession for such a long time.
Over 3 years.
Oh, shit.
Over two.
Over 2
Over
years.
2
Yeah,
years.
over 2 years.
That I thought I would just go ahead and bring these on back to their proper owner.
I've been missing these. Chew, which I've told everybody that is one of my favorite
greatest book
series
ever.
and one of the greatest
And your
books
friends
ever.
keep asking you to borrow it.
And
but
I have had these on
had
loan
it.
to Sky for so goddamn long, to the point where I
If
borrowed
it
it
was the
when it was
library,
just
I'd be bought.
no, when these
New
came out,
books.
it was the first two, and I
Yeah.
gave you the first two,
Yeah.
and then I got the third one. I read it. I gave that to him.
No,
then
no,
I got,
no. It was the first three.
Oh, it
You
was the
had them
first
all.
three.
You couldn't find the third one.
Oh,
and by the
that's
time
why.
you found the third one, the fourth one was out. So I'm just gonna have to hang out here and read the fourth
Yeah.
one because clearly I can't be trusted.
But anyway, Skylar finally brought something to the table after 100 episodes, and what he brought was the books that he borrowed from me 3 years ago. Thanks, guy.
Oh, shit.
Oh man, that's too great. Whatever works, man. Thanks for bringing those back. Appreciate
It's
it.
very thoughtful of
What'd you think?
I love it. I just love the illegal everything aspect. Just like the overregulated, this is illegal now, so you can't have it.
So what it
And
is
there's
bird
always
flu.
going to be an underground market.
Yeah, bird flu gets out of hand so much that all chickens are illegal. You can no longer eat chicken. You can no longer have chicken. There's a lot of people that love chicken, so they're trying to still smuggle in chicken underground. And our main character can, when he takes a bite of something, he knows the whole lifetime of that something.
The
So,
whole-
like,
the
if he
entire
eats
history.
a berry, he immediately knows who picked the berry, where the berry was picked from, what tree it came from, where that tree came from. If
And
he
how it
eats
was fertilized,
somebody's,
how it was cared for,
Yeah.
just everything.
if he eats somebody's, like, let's say severed finger, then he
There's
knows where
the
that
soup.
how it was cut, how it was,
It
where
was-
it came from, what person.
That one came from a soup. He took a taste of a soup, and he could see like this whole panorama of just
Everything that happened.
torture, and this guy's just in pain, and he cuts his finger off, and it ends up in the soup, and he can see that just by tasting it, and
It's a fucked up concept.
That's
for
really
sure.
the pull of the book.
Yeah.
But then there's the chicken is illegal, so that's part of the reason he is a what is he, a USDA?
Yeah,
agent?
USDA
He's a
agent, but he's
agent.
basically like CIA.
It's essentially CIA, and his brother ends up on an island where they
He's
have
cooking.
chicken, and it's actually just a plant,
Cogs?
some plant that
Oh, yeah,
tastes
that's
just
right.
like chicken, and
But anyway,
feel
it's
it
it's
every-
a
it's a really
absolutely
interesting-
messed up book that has the weirdest premise ever, but turns out to be so fun. Like, this is the entry book for people that haven't read comics or aren't into comics. You're like, just read this, and they'll be like, "There's not even a superhero. What the hell's going on?" But it's so
Right.
fucking boss. So, way to bring something to the table, buddy.
I'm really proud of you, dude.
I'm really
awesome.
proud of you.
John's like speechless.
I'm totally speechless.
Oh.
I never
John
saw
forgot
it
what he
coming.
brought to bring because I had something to say.
I think that was downright amazing. I'll do my best, but I guess, maybe Tom's getting some shit back tonight. 'cause
Oh my god! What kind of night is this?
I borrowed this back probably about a year and a half ago from Tom. And I sat down today, I had Buffy the Vampire playing in the background, some stupid-ass Phil episode, so I was just reading these things all morning, drinking my coffee, like, wow, this is really good.
Oh,
Thief
my.
of Thieves from Image Comics, issues 1 through 13. Tom Devine has surely been missing this because it was a bomb-ass couple of issues. So look at that, Tom, your library cards are coming back in.
This is funny. I'm glad to get these back because this is going to be an AMC show next year.
Nice.
So they're
It's a
already
great-
making this.
Great book.
The guy who writes Walking Dead writes it, so that's why I picked it up initially. But yeah, it's just basically like a badass version of Ocean's 11 and all the heist movies that you've ever seen, like put together. But then I felt like a little bit after this, it just starts to kind of do the same thing. You're like, okay,
Yeah.
father son shit, blah
Yeah.
blah blah. So I've actually dropped off of it. But
Yeah.
the first couple arcs are
That
really
was
fun.
so awesome.
Yeah. That is funny that you guys both bring me my books back tonight.
Well, I still have another one, too. The
It's okay.
berry one.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Well, what I brought to the table is nothing physical, but I watched, as you guys know,
What?
we watch every animated TV show through our
shit.
animated movie
Yeah.
from DC.
Yeah.
Hands down, we talk about. Our last one was Justice League War.
Yep.
This one, Son of Batman. It was badass as shit. It's the story of Damian.
Yeah.
And Damian is Talia al Ghul's. God, me, it's so hard to say. Talia al Ghul's son with Batman when she raped Batman when he was like under like some sort of drugs, and then they have a baby. They don't. Come on, you guys, you've read that, didn't you? Oh, Sarah, I thought you owned that one.
Who wouldn't want to rape Batman?
I was like, what?
That one's
Batman
pinned on
got
Sarah's
raped?
ceiling.
Yeah, I got raped by Ra's al Ghul's daughter.
Yeah, how do you rape Batman?
You put him under and you just ride the lightning.
Right, I'm like
Here's
a
a
funny.
deeper question: How
Ride
can you
lightning.
actually rape a man? Because if he's unwilling,
First of all, it's never happened because no man is unwilling ever. Yeah, exactly. They gave the little triangle blue pill.
Batman. Ollies.
Yeah,
Yeah, nice.
that's exactly.
Oh,
But
Got
anyway,
Bill.
it's a whole animated. I would say the anime. These guys haven't seen it, I would assume, right?
no.
But I'm going to talk about it because I already watched it, and we're going to be behind because our next episode we have to watch Assault on Arkham because it just came out this week.
Dude, that's gonna be awesome.
Nice.
I've seen previews of that.
So that'll be the one that's the animated movie that's based on the video game, and it's only villains. Batman's in it for under 10 minutes.
That's my kind of film.
Nice.
Ben
Yeah, that sounds
Affleck
like
for
fun.
Prez.
And but Son of Batman, it tells the story directly how it is told from Grant Morrison, and it's just very simplified though. Ra's al Ghul dies, and Talia al Ghul is, the League of Assassins is in fucking utter shambles.
Yeah.
She goes and
Those prostitute cards are on a Babies R Us bag.
I'm glad we got that on tape still.
Good job, Sarah.
Prostitutes
Sorry,
for
just
babies
saying.
too,
Just-
same charge.
Exactly.
That's weird.
There's no
Prostitutes
kids
are
meal
us.
price on this one.
Observation.
Damien, fluffy film.
Yeah, Damian, Fluffy Film, Son of Batman. Still worth watching. I mean, all of them are. They're only 90 minutes. It's still cool to see a movie about fucking the son of Batman.
Yeah, these animated movies are always so much fun
Yeah,
too.
dude,
Like,
exactly.
DC and Marvel both. They're always
Marvel
a
just
good
put out a
time.
new one too. There's like a I can't remember what it was, but we're gonna have to check that one out too.
Okay.
But yeah, I would say it's not as good as the Killing Joke, not as good as Dark Knight Returns Part 1 or 2, not as good as Jace Under the Red Hood, but it's better than everything else. Doomsday, Justice League War, Apocalypse, all those other ones. This one's still better. I mean,
Nice.
they fucking definitely hit the nail on like who Damian is and how badass he is and how cool he was and shit like that. The animation's not as good as I think. I feel like they didn't spend as much money on the animation. It's really simple at times, and that's always a little bit of a letdown.
That's a kind of a consistent thing too, where you see a lot of money go into the action scenes and not so much anywhere in between. And
Yep.
sometimes even the action scenes really suffer too when they don't have a big enough budget. So
I agree.
What's the Burr rating?
Oh yeah, beer rating though, I would
Burgers.
totally give it. I want to say 4, but I'm going to crack into that 4, so 3.5.
Okay.
3.5 beers out of 6.
Selfless of you, though, dude.
Yeah,
Cool.
exactly. I mean, that's how I roll.
Give it a
And
beer.
but yeah, to Damien. It's for Damien.
Shout out to Damien.
But yeah, other than that, man, I am down to monthly comics, to only Saga,
Oh.
only Lazarus, and only Walking Dead, just because I'm so fucking busy right now.
I can't even talk about monthly comics, you guys, because I haven't picked shit up since June.
Exactly. Why?
And
I mean, it's summer
heard that
months,
they're
bro.
asking about me. Like,
Oh,
Celeste
yeah.
said that they were asking about me,
Yep.
and I'm like,
Brian's
sorry.
like, where's John? And then he also told me Celeste came in. So hi, Celeste.
Yeah.
I came in on the same day as you, right after you.
Yeah,
But yeah, whatever.
yeah.
you have something different to talk about though, don't you? Because instead of buying your regular comics,
Well, I haven't
you've
been
subscribed
idle,
to
that's
a-
for sure.
You've subscribed to a slightly different situation.
Dude, yeah, I subscribed to
that's
that
right.
lootcrate.com subscription for 6 months, and we got our first subscription, and I got mine in, and Ken loved the shirt so much that he goes out and buys his own 6-month subscription, even though I was going to share the stuff in there with him. So now we have 2 Bowser magnets, 2 Darth Vader
because it's the same stuff in them?
It's the same stuff.
Oh my God.
He just wanted his own shirt, and I'm like, Ken, you don't need to do that.
No shit, you could wear the same shirt.
There's some,
smaller than you a little bit.
Yeah, so...
You just put it on at the same time.
But this was a villain's crate, and that's why I had to do it, because it came with a Rocket Raccoon exclusive Loot Crate cover with him holding a Loot Crate box and Thanos in the background.
Dang.
But just awesome. And then the t-shirt was a hybrid between Joker and Loki, and it was jokey.
That was sweet.
So it was a Joker wearing the horns and ha 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 around
the shirt was super badass. Yeah. That cover, though, it's like... Loot Crate seems like a pretty new company.
And all of a sudden Marvel's like, here's an exclusive.
Exactly. I wonder how many... I bet it's under 10,000, dude. You got to definitely keep that fucking thing.
Yeah.
Because if they have less than 10,000 of that print, that is a huge fucking comic, man.
Yeah. I left it in the original plastic and everything. I was like, I'll just leave it alone.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's going good. So I love that.
And are those digital? Do they mail them into you?
They mail them.
99 cents a month, and you just get...
No,
it's like $10 or
it's like
15 bucks.
13
bucks.
$13
or something.
bucks
a month?
Depending on what plan you do, but the 6-month one is what I did, because I'm like, I'll try it out for a while, and if the stuff sucks, I just won't renew.
Yep. Because I was going to do it.
Yeah.
Because they advertise on all these podcasts now. And so I was totally going to do Loot Crate. Yeah. And then I looked at them, and there was like ones for Titans, and then one for Brave Warriors, were like the past 2 ones, and it's like... I know I wouldn't want any of that. Mm-hmm. So I think if I know that you get something really cool, then I will subscribe for 1 month so I can get all that.
But I can't guarantee about future months. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I think the next one's going to be Heroes, and you know how I feel about that. So I'll probably be like, anyways, here, Tom. Boom. So...
But yeah, I mean, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
awesome. You don't know what you're getting, $13 and you get a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
They say it's at least worth $40, right? Yeah. So, I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we're doing well there. Other than that, my other mail that I've been getting, love it. I've gotten 7 Dark Avenger trading cards on my wall. Nice. I've gotten a lot of blank cover variants for the cons down the road and stuff. Mm-hmm. The Blacklight posters are getting framed right now. Angela's doing them. So she's making them look beautiful, and my nerd room looks gorgeous in the blacklight. So it's cool, dude. I'm not buying new books. I'm just buying everything else right now.
Yeah, dude, but that's fine. You have so many books.
I do.
You want to read, dude. You got plenty to read, man.
Yeah.
And, you can always read me and Skylar's shit, too, obviously.
There's always a time for catch-up.
Yep, exactly. And that's why I have to, because I got behind. I drop it to 3 books a month, and I say a month, but I'm reading Lazarus, Walking Dead, and Saga. So Walking Dead comes out monthly. Yeah. Saga definitely doesn't come out monthly. Yeah. And Lazarus definitely doesn't come out monthly because they're creator-owned, where they have one artist working. He can't get a whole comic done in 1 month. So about 10 a year. Yeah. But it's definitely cut a lot back for my reading, and so then I've definitely read way more online. And recently what I've been reading is Sword by the Luna Brothers. Dude, it's so fucking cool. It came out like 5 years ago or something. I think it's only like 24 issues, but I'm like at 13 right now. It is a crazy story about this girl who like hides this sword inside her, but they like play it as if like we were the characters, like people in their 20-somethings, and they're like,
whoa. How did she hide the sword inside?
Like it like just goes so like it's magical, and she's like, and it's like. I mean, it's comic books. I don't fucking know.
Magical.
But then, like, that's the thing. Like, she has friends like Sarah who would be like, what do you mean you hide the sword inside you? Or like people are hanging out and they're like,
aren't you walking?
She's like, I gotta go turn myself in. They're like, why? What are you fucking thinking? Run.
Shout out to like, Sword in the Stone roleplay.
That possibly could be the best joke you ever fucking dropped on the show, dude.
Oh, man.
Sword in the Stone cosplay. But anyway,
to a whole new level.
But I bought them all digital, so that's what I've been doing on my iPad.
Dude, you want to talk digital? And I know Mike's going to want to talk about this sometime. I did the Marvel Unlimited thing, right?
Did it shut down? Because so many people did it.
Yeah. So I bought
that's
this
99
for 99-cent
thing.
So what you get to do is you get to go into the app that you have to download and then realize that nothing is going to load because so many people did it that It did not work. I read
crashed the
Cable issue 1, and that was it.
Yeah.
And I said, I want to cancel it, and I sent them a nasty gram just saying,
Did you?
it is not working. Your support team did not get back to me within a day, and it promised hours.
Yep.
You know, and I never heard back, and I was like, I'm not going to auto-renew. I'm so disappointed.
Well, it's because they had no idea how many takers they had.
Yeah.
They... Angela, let's hear that. What do you feel bad about?
Well, I feel bad because they wanted to provide people with this service and it just didn't work
And they
out.
didn't deliver.
But I want to
I
say
bet-
that those
I bet
creators
they
probably weren't
wanted-
getting any money
they-
since you only paid 99
I bet
cents.
they wanted to make everyone happy though, and then everyone got
Do you think
mad at
that
them.
it might be like Hobby Lobby's framing department?
No. No.
Shout out
It's
to
nothing like that.
corporate espionage. Shut up.
I don't feel bad for those motherfuckers.
Oh, shit.
No, but you know.
I
They
understand.
They meant well, I'm sure.
Because
Not
I just
that they
don't
are.
feel they probably didn't know that they were going to
Yeah.
have 300,000
But
people
seriously, it
pay
was
the 99
bad.
cents and
It
try
was
to read
bad.
comics on
It
the
was
same
a
day.
great idea, a great layout, but when stuff wasn't opening, and I can stream Netflix on my iPad, but I can't download and read a comic.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? You're not connected to the internet? Facebook. You know, so
Yeah.
I was just like, no. And I was not happy at all. So I was disappointed, and I feel bad because Mike, Sergeant America, is a huge advocate of e-reading. This is the kind of shit that I don't do that. Because if I can't read my comic book because you can't program, fuck that.
But it's not that they couldn't program. It's
They
because they're
didn't have
dumb enough.
enough
They should have.
bandwidth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they should have just paid Amazon use their servers. I
Yeah.
mean, they didn't have the server fucking bandwidth to do it, and that's their whole problem. They should have just paid an outside source.
Yeah.
Amazon will rent their servers to anybody because they have so many backup that Amazon will never go down, and that's why Facebook went down this week as well for the first time in like years, because that's like the thing. Facebook doesn't go down. You know, but Facebook went down as well. Dude, so it fucking happens, man. I mean,
Unacceptable.
but just think if that
That's
was
free service that
is
we
that
all
ser-
use.
is that that service?
I want those. I'm sure someone got fired over that. And we should feel
Oh.
bad for them.
I would imagine they would.
You're so Mother Teresa.
Or we should be glad that.
But
that
you
guy's
know
not
somebody
behind
got
the scenes
fired.
anymore,
It was
down.
it was literally the headline of all the comic sites was like Marvel's digital service shuts down.
And now
Crashes.
no one will want him anymore.
And that's what I think, like, shouldn't you still want, I mean, like, if they get it together, that's fucking such a good deal.
It is a good deal,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to ever do that again.
Oh, nice.
Because I like to read my comics when I want to read my comics.
But would you wait and maybe see how it went and see the reviews and then like if it was going?
Angela,
well?
he said no.
Never.
He said never.
No matter what.
Maybe
He
if it
said
was
never
99
again.
cents, but I highly doubt they're going to
It's not going to be
that.
99 cents
No.
anymore,
Yeah.
exactly.
You got 99 problems.
But a fucking comic ain't one.
Yep.
You know? You know
Marvel
what I'm saying, dog?
Marvel Comics, we don't read comics here. We just piss our customers off.
Exactly. Image only.
Image only.
And make money for our investors.
Disney,
Yeah.
shout out to Disney.
Big boss. But yeah, other than that, man, I haven't been doing a whole lot, and it's just been, it's nice that we got to fucking kick it.
Yeah.
Have you guys, in the last month or so, had any dealings with anything comic related?
Me and John went to go play Marvel.
Dude, I totally forgot to bring that up.
Yeah, Marvel Bingo
Marvel
at Barnes
Marvel
and
Day at
Noble.
Barnes and Noble today. Mark Shelton posted about it. So I'm like, Sarah, we got to go to Barnes and Noble while we're out. And they had
Right.
Marvel fucking
What?
bingo all around the store. And I totally had to have Sarah Google
Oh,
what
I
is
was
Peter
just gonna
Parker's
call you
middle
out on
name.
that too.
Because I didn't know what Spider-Man's middle name was.
Hold on.
Wait, don't
Peter
tell me.
Allen.
What is it? I
I
know
mean,
because I.
First of all,
Googled the answer.
I hate Spider-Man. I don't
Right,
read Spider-Man,
right.
so that's...
But you should know this.
But I
because-
should know this.
Yes.
Peter... I feel like I've heard
Yes, you have.
Aunt May say
Yes,
his
you have.
name.
Probably during sex.
Well, I don't think he's having
Right
sex
now
with
we
his
can,
aunt.
like flash the
During
answer
sex.
on the screen so everybody can see it.
What is it? Peter Riley Parker?
No.
Wrong.
Alan was
Wrong.
my guess.
Uncle.
Matt.
Not Peter Pan.
Owen?
Parker.
No.
No,
Peter
that's
Pan.
Luke Skywalker.
No,
You say uncle, I say Owen. That's just how it comes out.
it's not Michael.
No, it's his uncle's name. That's funny. What's his uncle's name again? Ben. Uncle Ben.
Benjamin.
Benjamin.
It's all about
Really?
the
Peter,
Benjamin.
but that doesn't really go together.
It
No.
doesn't go together.
That's why they never mention it.
Yeah.
And you know, so
Master Havoc, and I have a 13-inch penis. I'm just doing that. I will be like the female Thor, but...
Hey guys, we cut out. We don't know where we cut out before. We'll just keep on chatting. We're talking about Thor and Captain America. They're girls and boys. Maybe we got none of it. Maybe we got a bunch of it.
It's a mystery.
We will find out in post. But right now, all we're saying is Thor is a girl, Captain America's black, and you know what? We don't have anything against girls. I mean, maybe a little bit against these two. We don't have anything against black people except for Martin Luther King. And other than that, I mean, it's just like, so why?
But really, my point I was making after we cut out was that
I'm kidding, guys. Don't. I'm kidding.
this is a comedy-based comic show. Okay? Nobody's gonna take us seriously.
No, I just think it's weird. It's just like keep the Falcon. If you call him, put him in Captain America the book, and just have the Falcon be in there. But it's also I get Skylar's point that it's just a suit.
Yeah,
You're Captain America.
Captain America
Anybody
can
can
be
be
anyone.
America.
Yeah.
And just like
But
Spider-Man, Miles Morales.
Thor is a whole different story.
Yeah, Thor is a big...
Because that's an immortal character. It's a timeless being that you can't just put someone else in the costume and make them the same person.
Yeah.
Like you can do with almost any other character.
They could have even just made like Lady Thor.
Yeah,
I mean, that
maybe
would,
that's
his, keep Thor.
his love
White.
slave.
It could
Lady
exactly.
Thor is white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like that Matt says love slave because how awesome would it be if Marvel Comics was like, yes, we're changing Thor. It's no longer against like battling space demons. He has a love slave.
We're just giving him that.
Now he's
So
in the
it's just-
S&M.
It just takes place in the dungeon. Right past the Rainbow Bridge is the fucking dungeon where his sex slave is.
In fact, it's in the same structure that supports the rainbow.
She holds his hammer. Like, she keeps it safe.
You know, you get it?
No.
Holds his hammer.
The hammer of Thor.
She keeps it clean and nicely scrubbed.
Polishes it up.
Yeah.
Lady Thor wouldn't do that.
Lady Thor would do
No.
Because she's a lady.
Shout out to the view.
Shout out to the view. Yep. Breaking that news story. Fucking unbelievable.
Oh shit.
Comic-Con just was last week too.
Yeah.
Did you hear any news out of there?
No.
The only one I cared about is that Kevin Smith has a new movie, Tusk, and he dropped the trailer, so I was pretty excited about that. But besides that, man, Comic-Con is not dropping bombs anymore, dude. It's just no comic news.
There's no, yeah.
It's just no comic
It's
news.
funny
It's all pop culture news, but no comic news.
Out of all of our cons next year, I'm looking at Toronto to go to Canada's Fan Expo.
Well,
Dude, first of all, Fan Expo, it's
It's
100,000 people show. I mean,
Yeah.
it's fucking
It's the
huge. Huge, dude.
Yeah.
And everybody goes.
Yeah.
Like all the creators, I mean, like all the really
Yeah.
good creators.
So
I feel
I'm
like the
thinking
whole
about that.
like pop culture part of Comic-Con started when they started bringing in like popular novels.
Yeah.
To the Comic-Con stories. Like when I went to Comic-Con in Chicago, it was the first it's a sparkly vampire book.
Twilight.
Yeah, Twilight.
Sparkly.
Yeah, and they had a Twilight, they had a whole thing, and they had the
Totally. Well, it was
where
right
the
around there,
panel,
though.
They had a panel and all this stuff. Well, but at the same time, that's not comic books, and
Yeah.
that's not part of comic book convention. It's not
Well, there's
Comic-Con.
well,
at
like
all.
Dragon Con is a comic convention, but it's mostly gaming, novels.
I was totally
that's called
invited to go.
that's
to
called
that.
Dragon Con, though.
Totally,
to
exactly.
specifically
It
include
is
things
going
like
there.
Magic the Gathering,
and they do
Dungeons
not-
and Dragons,
and they do
they
not
want
call it
Nerd
Comic-Con.
Fest, exactly.
You know, they don't call it a
We
comic
don't
book
use
convention
that
at
C
all.
word.
Yeah, they call it
Yeah.
a gaming convention,
And
a
have those
fantasy
booths.
convention.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's what shit, dude. Whoever's gonna come, they just need to make money.
Yeah,
Everybody's
exactly.
There's
And
so
that's-
many more
that's the thing.
cons.
They just want to sell tickets, and that's what someone was saying too, because they introduced something about the Twilight series, and everybody booed because all of a sudden there's all these 12-year-old girls and their moms running around Comic-Con, and they said there's 10,000 more people, or however many more
Exactly,
people at
that-
Comic-Con this year.
I
and that's
remember
really
when
all
that
they
happened,
cared
and
about.
there's a lot of people defending it, saying like, "Hey, you can't say that these people aren't geeks." When something comes out and all the geeks react the exact same way to their geek thing as the Twilight geeks react to Twilight, they have a place in that spot. And so I can kind of see that in some ways. And also, I want Comic-Con to be big. I want big news places to constantly coverage. I love hearing that, like, Joss Whedon is fucking doing a panel on Age of Ultron. I mean, that's so sweet. So I want that to keep on happening. But you know, at sometimes too, it's just like I wonder when they can start treating comics the same way they can start treating TV shows and movies at these Comic Cons.
Right.
Since it's called Comic Con.
Often, too, like a Batman or a Superman video game will show better, will have more followers at E3 than the newest Batman or Superman comic book does at Comic Con. So I can totally see where you're coming from there too, where it's a bit of a different draw.
For sure. We've gone on long enough, John. Let's start shutting this thing down.
Shut this shit down.
Shut it down.
All right. Well,
Angela walked out. She was so
Angela's-
pissed at
yeah,
everybody.
She's sick of it.
Yeah.
She's like, I fuck you, fuck you're cool, fuck you, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm the only cool one.
Actually, I got.
I would
the
say
cool
Matt.
comment. Oh.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
I'm a married man now.
Yeah, that's right.
One ring to
I'm
rule
not
them all,
the coolest
baby.
anymore.
Not nearly as cool as I used to be.
I still have Ruckus though, man.
There you go.
I got Ruckus.
Well, as always, you guys here at Comic Book Look, we care about you, but we also want to hear from you. So send us a fucking email at comicbooklook@gmail.com. Shout out to Prostitute Cards. Keep hustling.
If you're in Vegas, just call, 473-2075, man. Fucking
$99, 2 women.
Tyra
Tyra
is looking for you.
She reads comics
Hey,
too. Shout
I
out
got
to Tyra.
a double that's for $79.
Oh,
for
geez,
the
they got
pair.
trading cards for all the different ones, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, these titties look real. I think I see the scar.
Whoops. Oh, man.
Shout out to plastic surgery.
And Rob Liefeld.
I'd rather, yeah, they're on the same level, man. I'd rather have a fucking real pair of titties any day than a fucking shitty fake
Yeah.
pair, man. Nipples all in the wrong spots and
John's
shit.
like, totally.
It's like
Yeah,
a
dude,
googly
John,
eye.
I know, like, when you just constantly are just looking at boobs, like, all day long.
Tickle bitties.
You're just like, I wish they didn't have plastic surgery.
By the way, before I closed on the show, you remember that one time that we got really, like, just ridiculous and I was like, something about the cooch and you totally lost your shit.
Well, I do remember that totally.
That's so awesome. Anyways.
There's been a few different times where I've lost my shit. The other one was, harder to hide than a man who's
stuck out
boner,
like a boner in
and
sweatpants.
I mean, that was the joke that you dropped, and I fucking almost lost it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. All right.
Well, anyways, you guys, as always, have an awesome comic book summer. Are you behind on your reading with us? Well, no shit. Catch our back
Everybody
issues on
is. You got shit
YouTube.
to do.
Way to do it.
Exactly.
Comicbooklook@gmail.com. Send us some love mail.
Issue 119 or
Are you
120.
serious?
120.
Who knows?
Awesome. Well, I'm going to close it down then, I guess.
Yeah, dude. 37 minutes.
Ready?
We definitely need to close down.
Keep it comics for sure, man.
IMJ, we shut it down, man. A comic book look invading your town.